Hey everyone, it's Kevin from GetKevInsight.com. So, you remember how I've said before that energies can stay in homes and residual energy? Well, I've said that before in a past video, but today I wanted to talk about how energy can also stay in places, specific places. So you'll feel the difference. Whenever you go someplace, you can feel the vibe. You're kind of like, ugh, this is creepy to me, or this is beautiful. You know, it's like if you go to Disney World, let's just say, and you go to Disney World and you go into the park, it is a beautiful feeling because everyone that's there as a collective is putting in this energy of excitement and love and adventure and laughter and all of these, humor and all of these wonderful energies accumulate in one place, causing everyone around them to feel the same energies. And they are just so excited and so happy. And those are the feelings and emotions and the energies that people remember once the experience is over and you go home after a vacation or something. So it's the same goes for if you go to a cemetery. Okay, so a graveyard or a cemetery has bodies buried. Now, the situation is, like I've said in other videos, your soul is not attached to your body once it leaves the body. It leaves it behind like a skin from a snake, okay? The skin, once the snake sheds its skin, that's hard to say for me, once the snake sheds its skin, it leaves it behind and doesn't bother with it again. It's the same thing with your soul, right? So what are you feeling when you're passing by a cemetery or a graveyard? The energy that's there is of the people that were grieving and feeling very sad for the people that they lost. So I just heard a noise in the other room. So my guides are nodding that that I'm correct. I don't know if you heard that, but I heard it. So when you're in a cemetery or a graveyard, you are feeling the energies of the people that were there grieving or feeling that anger. A lot of negative energies usually accumulate within a graveyard or cemetery because those are the sadness, the anger, the frustration, the loss. All of that is accumulated in one spot. So you have even if you're driving in a car and you pass by a cemetery, sometimes you're going to go, ugh, like you kind of shudder or shiver a little bit, or you're like, ugh, I just don't like that. It's because you are feeling the energies of the collective that were there, that have been there for many, many years. It could be hundreds of years. Who knows how old that cemetery or graveyard is? So that is what you're feeling. You're not feeling the energies of the people who have passed because they are not connected to their bodies. They don't feel that connection. They're not visiting their bodies. That's not what you're feeling. This is what I'm being told right now, which is kind of blowing my mind because I always thought it was the energies of the people that have passed, but that's not the case because what they're showing me is that they didn't pass over or transition at the graveyard or cemetery. It could have possibly happened, but they're showing me that it happened outside of that. And those energies remain where that instance occurred, but not at the cemetery or graveyard. So what you're actually feeling is the residual energy from actual living people who go to the cemetery or graveyard to grieve. And that energy, because again, energy doesn't you can't destroy it. Once it's created, it stays. And it stays in that isolated area. So imagine if you have hundreds and hundreds of graves and hundreds of grieving people are coming to one specific place. You're going to feel that thickness, this energy of this sadness and loss. And it's going to feel very heavy in your stomach and in your body physically. So I just wanted to say that. They're just showing me all this information. This is my 4th video today. I don't know when this will pop up or if I'll be wearing the same shirt over and over and over again. Who knows? But it's still, I need to get this information out, and I wanted to get that out to you. I find this information so interesting because I never even considered this before. So they're showing me all this cool stuff. So anyway, just letting you know that energies are so important because where you go, you will feel it. You're going to feel the energy. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you have a beautiful day. All right, take care. Bye.